On this video, we're gonna do a test with the Benty barbecue gloves. We're gonna see exactly how long we can place the glove, hot burning stove, and we're gonna touch that, see how long it takes before we actually start feeling the heat. I highly recommend not to do this. I am a professional. You can also use the Benty barbecue to pet your cat, and your cat is gonna love you for it, right? So whether it's a fireplace or a barbecue, these have actually come very handy. So I picked up 2 pair. I got a spare one for the barbecue, and then I got a second one in here just in case somebody wants to help me out and get some wood for the fire pit. If you want a fire pit or throw logs into the fire like I do, you know, when this is burning and hot, you put your hand in here and you're always kind of doing this, especially when you're poking around. So having gloves this length are great, because now when the fire is growing and it's big, you want to lift this off, grab a poker, move it around, and you don't really risk jumping in and out like that. They are very nimble, as you can see. One size fits all, adults and children. So I also use these mats here along with these barbecue gloves. I'm gonna drop a link in the description so you guys can see, but these are lifesavers, and they're, I think, 20 bucks or 16 bucks for 4 Canadian. And these are amazing when you're grilling food, whether it's corn, buns, burgers. You won't actually burn the buns when you're doing these. And these are reusable as well, because these are silicone mats, kind of made of the same material as the gloves, except way thinner. You can just simply close the barbecue and then let this grill, and they won't burn or have any of the plastic stick to the actual burger, which is also great. But again, back on the Benty barbecue gloves, as you can see, they're pretty rugged. They got little cute hearts as designs. So if you have, for example, jars like this and you need to twist it open, the grip that you have is anti-slip. I do have to say though that you're not going to be able to grasp a very thick bottle, but you can grab it here and then it's not going to split. If you try and reach it sort of here, unless you have really giant palms, it's going to feel like you're not really getting all the way around. See? So, oh, and it's slipping right now from me because I don't actually have a good grasp. So just kind of grab it like this if you're going to handle objects. You can also use the Benty barbecue to pet your cat, and your cat is gonna love you for it, right? So these are my current gloves. As you can see, they're from IKEA. Not much to it. If you're handling a boiling pot of water and this were to spill, then you'd probably get it right over here on your wrist. With these guys, they're 13.7 inches. This part is waterproof and it's also heat resistant, but this is thicker. You don't risk getting burnt. So when your hand goes in, you want it covered, right? So even now, as you can see, it's scorching hot, but I can put my hand all the way in and I can start to feel it burn here, but I can go in here, grab what I need to grab, take it out, and voila. These are obviously waterproof. As you can see, the water sort of just beads off of them. To clean them, I like to just take a little soap, put it on there, and you can just kind of rub it in your fingers, or take like a scrubber and scrub it, and then just kind of wash it. Now even up to here, this mesh here is also waterproof. I'll show you in a second here. All right. So as you can see, completely dry. The lining is cotton. So let's test this out now to see how hot we can handle. Let's go broil. Broil is always hot. I think broilers are up to about 550. We're gonna turn this on as well for this cooktop. The test will be not so you can handle these items, but whether or not you can place your hand on here, and I'm gonna tell you when I can start feeling the heat. I highly recommend not to do this. I am a professional. Gonna grab some water. Right? Now we're gonna... So I'm putting my hand on here, as you can see. Nothing. I mean, I can kind of feel the warmth. Warm. I can start to feel it get hot now. So there you have it. So that's how long you can essentially... Oh, okay, I can feel it. I can kind of feel it now. In the pinky more so than anywhere else. It's still warm. Let me just feel it. very hot now. Obviously this isn't meant for this purpose, but I just actually wanted to see how long it takes. The inside is just warm, really. It didn't really affect the silicone, as you can see. It's still fine. See, so it's kind of steaming, but is it melting the plastic? No. It takes actually a second for the heat to kick in, but hasn't melted the plastic. Nothing stuck on here. So there's your test. I think this is a lot better than holding on to a pot and grabbing it. Let's take a look on the inside now. Now this should also be very hot now. So we're gonna cool this one off just so we can get a fair sort of a So these are rated for 260 Celsius or 400 and I think 46 Fahrenheit. All right, so let's see if we can touch it. Oh, there it goes. You can see that. It only took about a second. It kind of set on fire, but it didn't get hot. It just kind of set on fire because I touched the element. So like clearly that's probably like, that is probably what, like 1,000 degrees, and this is only supposed to take 230. So, but I'm not in pain. Like if I touch it just quickly, you can see that like you couldn't do that with your hand. Yeah. So there you have it. That's the test. So do I recommend these? I would say yes. If you want to see more, learn about this, look in the description for a link to this product and perhaps a coupon discount. See you guys on the next one.